you beyond the surface of the news, give you in-depth analysis of issues that tend to shift the destiny of our heritage and development. We deliver the happenings in the world of economics and entertainment. We also expose ills threatening the destiny of our common patrimony. LNTV News, first, fast and factual. Live. Catch it if you can.
This is LNTV News Live. I'm your anchor for tonight, Daniel Ankara. Top stories we follow this evening on tonight's presentation. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf breaks ground for the Redemption Hospital construction. At the same time, the president wants any government that takes on from her to follow on her development pathway. Representative Edwin Snow, in other headlines, has hailed Councillor Charles Bromskin for his leadership role played in the Liberty Party. These stories plus many more coming up tonight, including lots of interesting developments. Keep watching. Let's take a short break. We will be right back. Welcome back. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf wants any government that takes on from her leadership to follow on her development paths. President Johnson Sirleaf was speaking Tuesday at programs marking the dedication of the National Drug Service warehouse in Caldwell, outside Monrovia. President Sirleaf said she was dedicating projects started under her administration because she wants the governments coming after her to continue within her footsteps.
I'm quite sure people are asking and receiving these last few days, going around, educating, breaking ground, opening places. The question is, what's the president doing? Why is she going to all these places and doing these things? Simple. We are going to hold the successor government responsible and accountable to finish those things we started and left with them, and to maintain those things. So we're taking note of all the different things we are doing, and we'll have them through the transition committee. We'll have them discussed with the successor government, and we'll have a roadmap to make sure those things that are in preparation, those things that are not yet concluded, there will be the means whereby we'll ensure that those things will be able to have the result intended for the service of the Liberian people. As we travel around the country, and from time to time stopping at hospitals and clinics, the issue of drugs always an issue. Most of the times, talking to healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, and others, they always talk about the lack of drugs. At the same time, sometimes we find that while the hospital or clinic is lacking in drugs, there's a private operation not too far and it's well stocked.
President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf there speaking. Well, at the same time, Health Minister Dr. Bernice Dan has proposed that the National Drug Warehouse be called the Central Drug Store, as in other parts of the world.
Our persistent effort
to solve our recurrent supply chain issues began 4 years ago when Dr. Malaria was the Minister of Health. We have continued the process, and with your support and the support of our partners, we have this modern facility today that the transition warehouse will be moving into starting early next year, and putting in systems that will track our supplies from here straight through to the end user. I would like to thank USAID, the Global Fund, Gavi, and the government of Liberia for the support. The project here cost a little over $5 million, and the government contributed $1.2 billion. The government was also instrumental in identifying and acquiring the land. And we specifically like to thank the Redemption Hospital staff, the immediate previous and the current staff, for identifying the site and making the initial down payment.
That's Health Minister Dr. Bernice Dunn. Well, the contractor for this project is Hassan Dalal. Mr. Dalal has described this project as a modern facility and a pharmaceutical warehouse as one of the most remarkable achievements in this health sector. Mr. Dalal has thanked the government of Liberia and its international partners for the opportunity afforded his company to participate in the rebuilding process of Liberia.
Construction of this modern pharmaceutical warehouse is one of the most remarkable achievements in the history of Liberia. The project, which got underway in the 7th quarter of this year, covers 3,000 square meters and conforms to all international standards. It was constructed using state-of-the-art technology. This facility will serve as a boost to the health sector, especially in the area of prompt delivery of quality drugs and medical supplies. It has been observed that drugs which are meant to save the lives of people in the country have not been stored under proper temperature, as required under international criteria. This has led to reduction in the potency and has caused ineffectiveness of said drugs. Meanwhile, to ensure that the drugs being kept in this warehouse are preserved under the proper temperature, we have installed a cold chain in 3 categories.
Well, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has been pre-dedicating and breaking grounds for major projects across the country. The President has also broken grounds for the construction of the Redemption Hospital in Caldwell Township, Montserrat County. President Sirleaf recognized the efforts of several developmental partners in the health sector who's contributed to the groundbreaking ceremony and construction of the new Redemption Hospital.
Today, we now come to see again some of the benefits of that support that we receive from all our partners that enable us to beat that disease in what may have been considered record time. Normally I say I don't break ground anymore, I just want to dedicate. But this ground I had to break. Because this represents something that is so innovative, that is so contributory to so many things that we do. Just reading the brochure on it, listening to the representative of MAS, there's so much about it that we can be thankful for. The use of local material, some of which we've all promoted, like rubber wood, our dead rubber wood that is now being wasted or used for coal, can now be put to work as it is now in the case of the construction of furniture. But just think, it will be used in building a new hospital to serve the people.
Well, that's President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. One of the major partners to this construction of the new Redemption Hospital is the World Bank. Its country director, Laris Leshenko, Dr. Larissa Lechenko said the groundbreaking for the construction of the new Redemption Hospital marks another milestone for strong partnerships with the government of Liberia.
This is another mark on our strong partnership with the government of Liberia and with the Ministry of Health. I'm happy, because we are having a series of groundbreaking ceremonies and dedication ceremonies, which are coming at the time of Christmas, when I'm really happy to see smiles on the faces of people. And I think, that it adds to the celebration of this time of the year, so this nice groundbreaking ceremony. And I'm already thinking about this hospital, which we can see on these very nice charts. While we were waiting here, so we are looking at them. So, and they show that people of Liberia, so the people who are living around, who will be referred to this hospital, so they will have this very nice infrastructure. They will see a very nice building, a modern building that will host people who will come here with their challenges.
Well, that's World Bank Country Manager Dr. Larissa Lechenko there speaking. If you just joined us, this is a reminder that you follow on LNTV News Live, 30 minutes of major news events in Liberia and other parts of the world. I'm Daniel Ankara, anchoring tonight. Top stories we following. President Sharif continues to pre-dedicate and break ground for major projects across the country, some of which are the new Redemption Hospital breaking grounds and the dedication of the new drug warehouse in other parts of the country. When we return from our break, we bring you more developments, including foreign news. South Africa's ruling African National Congress has elected Cyril Ramaphosa to succeed President Jacob Zuma as the party's leader. We take a break. We'll be right back.
Every day, we take you beyond the surface of the news, give you in-depth analysis of issues that tend to shift the destiny of our heritage and development. We deliver the happenings in the world of economics and entertainment. We also expose ills threatening the destiny of our common patrimony. LNTV News, first, fast and factual. Live. Catch it if you can.
Of course, it's first factual live. Catch it if you can, as always, Monday to Friday from 8 to 8:30. To our next development now, Montserrat County, that's Bomi County now, Representative-elect Representative Edwin Melvin Snow has hailed the Liberty Party's standard bearer for his leadership role played during these political times. Representative Snow said he's optimistic that Councillor Charles Bromsky will vote for Vice President Joseph Boakai in the runoff election.
I can say it clearly. My first choice, my first preference in this election, if the ticket that I was looking forward to was a Charles Bromsky and George Weah ticket. Yeah, I've said it before.
As George Weah as running mate.
Yes, Charles Bromsky on top and George Weah. I've always said that was my preference. When I didn't get that ticket, I felt the way forward was to go with Joseph Boakai. And I ran on the United Party. I'm a partisan of the United Party. So I'm not the thing Musa talking about putting trust me. Patrick, you really think I care who trusts and who trust? Patrick, what I'm doing it for Liberia. When I campaigned for Malaria here in 2011, there were people that every time we were in meeting or whispering to each other. I didn't care, Patrick, because I was doing what my conscience led me to do for my country. And that is what I'm passionate about. People think that when you hear somebody in race and you're always going to talk, you're always going no. Like Musa said, me and Musa, you thought in the morning. We talk from the one day show right now, we call it, we laugh, we talk about it. Musa is a brother to me. Where he is not where I am. I am with the Unity Party, I am with Joseph Boakai and Patrick, who will win the election. The Liberia that I want for me and my children is that Liberia that I see in the hands of Joseph Boakai. And even when we first ran election, Musa on reasons, oh, you need the party trust Snow. I don't care. Who I trust myself. Nobody from CDC will tell you, say, me and Snow have talked about this, and this is where Snow be or Snow, or then making calls crossing the than true.
Well, that's Representative Edwin Snow there talking about his support to Vice President Joseph Boakai. He's also been talking about the Liberty Party and how the party politics has been proceeding within the Liberty Party.
Liberians love their country. The best choice for this country at this time, Patrick, is Joseph Boakai. We want a Liberia that will produce the right person as president. Like today I listen to Councillor Bromsky. Hats off to Councillor Bromsky. That's what leadership is about. When he saw
Bromsky didn't go your way, even though you supported him in the
he did not go in his so-called Nima declaration way. So shouldn't I be happy?
So who do you think should lose from this?
Patrick, I can tell you today, and I can put my neck on it, that a man like Charles Walker Bromsky, that loves Liberia, that believes in Liberia, a son of the soil, a man that has spent his lifetime working for Liberia, will walk in the ballot booth on 26 December and vote for Joseph Boyka in the Unity Party. I can bet on that, Patrick. I can bet my neck that a man like Alexander Cummings should have been
told to say it. The fact I didn't say it means
that is why the upcoming legislature, we must work on our election laws, Patrick. Our election laws are very weak. Our election law has a lot of situations that we must visit. Councillor Bromsky had gone to Europe for wherever he went for, whether it was personal or official. The man he took as his vice tenor bearer. His vice tenor bearer. That is a man that Councillor Bromsky, had he been elected as president, would have been leading the country. Maybe hey, my Patrick, you heard Bromsky when he came back.
Well, that's Representative Edwin Snow there speaking. Finally, the National Malaria Control Program, with support from the Health Ministry and partners, will begin the distribution of 2.6 million mosquito nets across the country in March of 2018. According to the Social Behavior Change and Communication Coordinator Daniel Soma, the huge quantity is aimed at reducing the number of deaths caused by malaria.
Do distribution after every 3 years. So you can remember that right after the Ebola 2005 we did an emergency distribution, and now 2018 we are about 2015, that is 2015, sorry. We are about to do another one. So after every 3 years, with the support from our partners, the Global Fund and the PMI is the President Malaria Initiative. They are the major supporter of the malaria program in this country, besides our government. And so after 3 years, every 3 years we do our distribution. So we're doing this, and after the next 3 years, if all of us are still around, we hope that we'll still be around. There will be another round of distribution. And the mosquito net is a easy way of preventing malaria.
Well, at the same time, Mr. Soma says efforts are being made to disseminate this kind of message, encouraging everyone to use mosquito nets across the length and breadth of Liberia.
Well, I don't know whether people understand this, but you will not believe it. Malaria is one of the reasons why we are open. If you are sick, if you are a farmer, you cannot go on the farm. The desired portion you intend to dredge on that farm for this year, you will not be able to reach there. So you don't produce more food. Your children don't get the kind of meal they should get because you produce limited. The children don't go to school because of malaria. As a result, our school attendance very poor. Our children are not even doing well. Some of them who have been affected by malaria are not doing well in their output in school because malaria has damaged some part of their brains. So malaria is a major public health problem. But here in Liberia we overlook it. And because it is not like other diseases where you see the physical bodies of human beings lying down all over the place, so we don't take it serious.
Well, that's the voice of Daniel Soma there speaking. Well, television viewers, to our foreign news now. The South Africa's ruling African National Congress has elected Cyril Ramaphosa to succeed President Jacob Zuma as the party's leader. The country's deputy president defeated former cabinet minister Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, Mr. Zuma's ex-wife, after a marathon voting process. Mr. Ramaphosa is in strong position to become the next president in the 2019 polls. The leadership battle caused fierce political infighting, raising fears that the party might split before the elections. Well, television viewers, that's all we have for you tonight on LNTV News Live. Before we leave a recap of our major stories, President Sirleaf wants any succeeding government to follow her footsteps in developing Liberia as she broke grounds for the construction of the new Redemption Hospital, as well as the dedication of the National Drug Warehouse Control Center. In other news, Bomi County Representative Edwin Snow says he's hailed Councillor Charles Bromsky for his decision in his political party, the Liberty Party. Thanks to all of you for watching tonight. Do join us tomorrow for more news and information, or log on to www.elbcradio.com. On behalf of the entire production team, I've been your anchor for tonight, Daniel Ankara. Have a great evening. Good night.